All right, so I think majority of men are
Yeah, answer the
capable of
question,
leading.
Smitty. She's
You
asked you a
said
question.
what? What
She
was it?
asked you a question.
What value you think women are?
Me personally, I value women.
Okay, because it seemed like you were haggling over
No,
And what
things.
I'm
value do
no.
I
women bring?
definitely felt the haggle.
I'm
All
just
women
I'm
don't
just
value.
trying to flesh out. I'm just trying to flesh out the ideas that we have on this panel. Like what we're
I felt
saying.
the haggle,
That's
y'all.
all
I
I'm
felt
trying to
the
do
haggle.
is fully flesh them out.
Yes, I'm trying to flesh you out.
All right, flesh me
So
out then.
yeah,
Ooh.
so you don't think you having
Get 'em,
life,
y'all.
be able to breathe, be able to talk and communicate doesn't mean anything to you? That you exist?
Wait,
That's
what?
not
Ask that
special
again.
to you?
No, ask that again.
You existing doesn't mean anything to you. That's not of high value to you. You don't
What do you
love
mean?
yourself. You don't love yourself?
So you saying that
So I
she would blindly follow you, but you wouldn't blindly follow her?
Absolutely, because I'm gonna think with logic, you're gonna think with emotion. So one day you mad, you want to go right. The next day you sad, you want to go left. Even though the correct way might be right, you don't give a fuck. You like with your emotions. Men are inclined to think logically. Most men, I would say. It's a lot of emotional bitch ass niggas nowadays that's raised by single moms. So ladies, stop complaining about these emotional dudes because y'all raising these bitch ass niggas. But
So
a real man, you feel me? He's gonna think logically. If my emotion tell me to go right, I might want to go right. Like, fuck, it feel better to go right. But logically, we got to go left. Fuck my emotions, we going left. This is going to put us at a better outcome. A woman would crash and go right because it aligns with her emotions. This is why women cannot run the country. This is why women run almost nothing because their logic is tied to emotion. It does not.
Not almost. They don't run anything at all.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Which further leads me back to the question of men's
y'all.
relationships. What is it that a woman has done that makes her above being led by the average man? Based off of what Viral said.
You're talking. You're
The
existing.
word is
Sweeney, Instagram likes.
Not a damn thing.
DMs make bitches think they worth more than they
Yo,
really are.
what's with the bitches, bro? Why you keep calling? What are you doing, bro?
You're
Look,
a bad leader.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's some
Sweeney.
difference between women
Sweetie,
and
real
bitches.
quick.
Okay,
Sweetie,
Winnie.
real quick. I don't want you to think that, or for the ladies as well, it doesn't mean that us as men or the husband who is leading doesn't seek counsel. Just like if you're talking about a
Right.
CEO, we're going to bring it back to the business. We have our board meetings, right? But the CEO still makes the final decision. But however, they have a meeting, they develop protocols, they talk it out, organize it, and then, okay, we know what to do. And if an executive decision has to be made, and the other partner isn't available to make it, it is what it is. And even if she is available, sometimes as a president, as a CEO, you make an executive decision or an executive order, and it's expected to be respected. But like I said, women can't give this type of leadership to every man. This leadership has to be earned. You can't give this type of leadership to the Pookies and Rayways. You have to have a woman trust into your leadership. Women are happiest when they're able to rest in their feminine energy and would love to be led by a competent man. You have to be a competent man first. You can't demand leadership if you aren't competent. But if you are, you must demand leadership.
So I got one more question. So do you think majority of men are competent leaders?
No.
Hell no.
What percentage of men do you think are competent leaders?
20%.
30%.
Yeah,
20%.
yeah.
30,
Let it go.
Okay,
Let
okay.
go.
So if
Mr.
that is
Mr. Lesko got it right.
if that is true, all right, so
about 20%.
if that is true, if that is true, then women are technically right when they say there are no good men out there.
It's scarce.
Yes.
They're good. They're good men. They're just not good.
No, I don't mean good as in they all right. I mean good as in good for relationships, good to be in relationships with.
There's a problem though, Sweeney. There's a problem.
Well, that's all of us. All of us are good for relationships.
Most of the women aren't good either, and they all right. I'm a good woman, and so it's only 20% of women that are good, and there's only 20% of men that are good. And the problem is the 8 is okay.
Everybody wants the top 20%.
Hold on, look. The 80% of men think they are good, and the 80% of women think they are good. So they are all in the middle of everything, where nobody knows who nobody is, because everybody is so stupid that they actually think they're good, and that's the actual problem.
So then, what is the point of us saying any of this then?
Because we're trying to learn and grow.
It's a real point. It's a big point.
Awareness.
What is the point of doing it?
It's
If
a
majority of
valid point,
people
bro.
out there just ain't shit, let them go out there and do ain't shit then, because all of them just ain't shit.
Well, they're having
Well-
fatherless babies and infecting the world with all these stupid ass
There's
little
only
kids
20%
running
of
around
good
growing
people in
up,
the world. So
causing crimes and shit, and making more babies. So it's like we got to stop an infestation of stupid people.
The newer generations aren't having as many babies, though. I will say that much.
So Sweeney,
Thank you.
what value is a woman?
I think no. All right. So I think majority of men are
Yeah, answer the
capable of
question.
being-
Slim. She's
You
asking.
said what? What was it?
What value you think women are?
Me personally, I value women.
Okay, because it seemed like you were haggling over.
No,
like-
What
I'm
value do
No.
I
women bring?
definitely felt the haggle.
I'm
All
just
women
I'm
don't
just
like-
trying to flesh out. I'm just trying to flesh out the ideas that we have on this panel. Like what we're
I feel
saying.
the haggle.
That's
y'all.
all
I
I'm trying to
feel
do is fully flesh them out.
Yes, I'm trying to flesh you out.
All right, flesh me
So-
out then.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So what? So you don't think you having
Get 'em,
life,
y'all.
be able to breathe, be able to talk and communicate, doesn't mean anything to you? That you exist?
Wait,
that's
what-
not
ask that
special
again?
to you.
No,
You
ask that
ex-
again.
You existing doesn't mean anything to you. That's not of high value to you. You don't.
What do you
love
mean?
yourself. You don't love yourself.
I do love myself. What
But
is that?
You're here
All right. So what is your question?
because of women. So
All right. So what? No.
so-
What is your question?
so I'm
Sounds like
asking
you hate women.
Is that what you got from me?
No. It just seems like you find us to be useful at times, but as a value, it's just not.
So
you're
how
just
did
not-
you
you're
get
not
that
hitting
from?
that mark?
So how did you get that from from the questions I've been asking?
I got that more.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, just having conversation. It's
No,
just-
I'm just asking because you.
I
you
mean,
said
well,
that. I
it's-
just want to know, like,
well-
how did you come to that conclusion based off of the questions that I asked?
well,
He's
maybe the
misogynist.
rebuttal to my answers when I said we give you life, and you just act like that was no big thing.
No, So wait. So you're going back to that question?
Yeah.
All
He's a misogynist.
So the point and the reason why I asked that question is because I think that majority of men are capable of being with and leading majority of women. The average man is capable of leading the average woman. I don't think the average woman is doing so much grandeur in her life that makes her supersede the average man. You said, well, the only reason you said what makes the women above that is the fact that they gave
I
birth.
didn't say we are above. I never said that.
I said above that, being led by the average man. I didn't say y'all were above me.
Yeah. We
All
are
right.
above foolishness. Yes, you're
Because
right.
you had a coochie.
All right, so that's the reason why I said what I said was because I'm arguing.
So we
against the
are
fact that
above being led by Pookies and Ray Rays.
I didn't. The average man
are
isn't
we
a
not above
Pookie or
that?
Ray Ray. The average man isn't a Pookie or Ray Ray.
Or in context of what you were saying, you don't think we're above that.
No, I think y'all. I don't
In
think y'all
context of
above.
what you're saying, you're thinking we're not above that. We
I
just
What
don't
do
think.
you
I don't
consider-
think the average man is a Pookie or Ray Ray.
What do you consider the average man?
I'm beyond that.
The average man, a decent man that works, cares about taking care of his family, goes to work every day, works a 9 to 5, comes home every day to his wife. That's the average man. Pays bills. Whether
think
that's
the
half
average
or
man-
all, that's the average man.
So a
I'm
woman.
not talking about somebody that
leaves.
leaves a woman. I'm not talking about the average man that walks out on his children. That's not what I'm talking about because I don't think that's the average man. What I'm saying is the regular dude that pays bills, just like the regular woman. A regular woman, all she does is go out there, live, and pay bills and take care of herself. The average man goes out there, lives, pay bills, and take care of himself. Two average people come together, go out there, work, live, pay bills, and take care of them and their children.
But she ain't going to the gym.
God damn it, Bush, to let go.